What is up, book nerds? My name is Hillary, and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today, it is week 3 of Whatever-a-Thon. Let's get some rounds of applause in here. It has been kind of hard to film every week, but it's been a blast. Even though I missed some days, I'm really enjoying doing reading vlogs, so maybe I will start doing some more since I'm enjoying them. But so last week I finished a couple books, so hold on. I got a new reading journal. So on the bingo board, I only have 4 more prompts to finish filling out to complete my bingo board. But I read A Worthy Opponent, I will put a picture right here, by Katie Robert, and that was for the prompts Dark Romance and Continued Series. And that book was really good. It is a Peter Pan retelling of Hook and Tink, and it has a lot of spicy scenes in it. I liked it. I gave it a 4-star rating, and I read it on my Kindle. And then the next book that I read and finished last night, and I didn't film yesterday because there were storms and stuff, so I just didn't do that, and last night I was up till 3 a.m. because of it. But the book I finished last night while the storm was going through was Spy Family Volume 1. I really enjoyed this book, and this one was for the prompts last letter, first letter, and yeah, that's the only one because yeah, I read Book Lovers before this, so the last letter in Lovers is S, and the first letter in Spy Family is S. But this one was a fun manga to read. So you have a spy who, his mission is to create this family and get the daughter or the son into this academy because they're trying to take down this headmaster. So he has to create this family. So he goes to an orphanage and basically adopts this little girl. And little does he know, she is telepathic. So she can read everything in his mind. And she is so cute and funny. And then he has to get married for the interview for the school because the girl makes it in, passes the test. So the woman that he marries is an assassin. So you have a spy, a telepathic, and a assassin living in the same house, all the family, but neither one of them knows what the others is. So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny, and I can't wait to get to volume 2 because I think we're gonna read more about Anya, who is the little girl in this. The next book I'm going to be reading for this is Poppy War, and I'm excited to read this. I've been wanting to read it for a while, but this book will cover political fantasy and a host favorite for my bingo board. And I can't remember who this was a favorite of. When I look it up, I will link their channel down below. But I have not started this yet. I mean, okay, I got a couple pages into it last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm going to restart it today. And I can update you guys on what it's about when I am further into the book. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I can't wait to take you guys along with me for week 3. This just keeps getting better and better, and I can't wait to see what other books I'm going to be reading. And once I finish the bingo board, I can go back and make another one and try and complete it again before the end of the month. But alright, let's get started into this reading vlog. Hey guys, so I started this book last night, The Poppy War, and I'm only on chapter 2. But what I'm getting from it is this is about a girl named Rin who takes this test because she doesn't want to just marry off and become someone's wife. She wants to do something to change the world. So she takes this test to see where she can land at, and she ends up getting into the synagogue. And plot twist, she is the highest score out of everybody that takes this test, which is like hundreds of people. So, and she only had like a year, I think, to study for it. A year or two. And she's never went to school before. But it's pretty interesting. I can't wait to get more into the book. Like I said, I'm only on chapter 2. And see what I think about it. And update you guys when I get further into the book. And let you know how I feel about it. Hey guys, so today is Friday, June 17th. Couldn't think of the day. I am about 80 pages into the book, The Poppy War, and I'm really enjoying it. So it's about this girl who grew up as an orphan, but this family took her in and they weren't very good people. They sold I can't even think of what it's called. Opium. And so the lady who takes care of Rin wants to marry her off to this prince and all this, and Rin don't want that. She don't want to be married off and basically just start popping out babies and all that. So she takes this exam, and in order to make it to Sinigard, you have to have like an amazing score on your test, and she ended up with the top score of all the people who tested with her, and so she makes it to Sinigard. And I think the funniest part is when she shows up, this guy is giving the tour to her and her teacher, and he said something about her, and she didn't care, but then he said something about her teacher, and that just pissed her off, and she went up to him and punched him in the face. So that part made me laugh, and I think I'm very excited to get further into the book because I'm excited to see where it takes me and all that, and like I said, I'm liking it. So I have to get some stuff done today, and then I'll probably film myself reading later for you and update you guys sometime later. Alright, bye. Good morning. Today is Saturday, June 18th, and last night, quick update on my book, I made it to, let me go grab it. I made it to page almost 160, so I'm on chapter 8, and I will say the popular is turning out to be really, really good. I am enjoying the read. Some updates on it since I last talked to you guys. So she made it to the synagogue, and there's this guy there whose name is Nezha, and he was talking crap about her and her tutor, and she didn't care if he talked crap about her, but when it came to her tutor from back home, that made her mad, so she went up to him and punched him in the face. So then at part of the book, she is in her training class, and her and Venka are, no, not Venka, Nezha are partnered, and so they're fighting, and he goes off on her and all this other stuff. So then she drops her weapon that she's, or her stick or whatever, and tackles him. But then the teacher comes and separates them and only suspends Nezha for like 2 days from his class. But Rin is expelled from his class. She can't go back because he don't like who she is and all this other stuff. And it makes me so mad, because of how she grew up, and she's poor, and she doesn't come from a titled family. So then she's off, and she has this book, and she's trying to learn all these self-defense moves and teach herself, so when it comes to the trials, she knows. And then she runs into Seeing, which he is one of the teachers that isn't even teaching the kids, but he decides to take her up on an offer and trains her. And so they're training, and one of her things that she has to do is take this pig every day up to the mountains to give it water and bring it back. And she has 2 hours to do it before her class starts. And she does. The pig fattens up, and she builds a lot of muscle from that. And then when it comes time for them to be done with their training, he wants to make a bid on her, and she explains that like she wants to be a strategist, and she doesn't talk to him for like over a month or anything. So then we're at the trials, and she wins all the fights that she's up against for it. And then it's her and Nezha. And she ends up, I don't know if she has like powers or what, because she starts burning up at the end and goes to see Seeing, and he has to like cool her down and whatnot, but he decides to take her as his apprentice, which she's happy about because she wants to learn more. So that's where I'm at in the book. I'm excited to continue reading this. I'm almost to part 2 in the book, and I just think everything's just going to get better and better as I'm reading it. But right now, I am filling out a thank you card because I sold 2 books on Pango Books. So every time somebody buys a book from me, or books, I write them a thank you card and send it with their package. And just because, like, I'm very grateful for them to buy my books and whatnot, so I'm doing that. And then I'm going to clean upstairs, so my kids' room, and then put laundry away, because it's finally cool here, because our air conditioner still isn't working, but it's supposed to be hopefully getting fixed next week. And I'm going to be listening to, I have it on Libby, I just got it, but I can't remember what it's called, Burn for Burn, and that is by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. And I've read books from both of them, and so I'm excited to see what I think about this one. And once I learn more about what it's about, I will update you guys on that. And yeah, that's about my updates. And while I'm doing my thank you card, I'm watching Gavin's reading vlog of him reading all the Pretty Little Liar books. I just love watching his videos. He's so funny. But yeah, that's it for right now, and I will update you guys later when I'm either further listening into the book or have gotten farther into the poppy lore. Okay, so I'm talking a little quieter because my husband's sleeping in the other room, but I am really enjoying the part in this book that I'm at. So it's after the trial, so they have a week or so until they have to be at school to start the next part of their schooling at the, I can't think of what it's called. So she's with Kite, who, him and her have become really good friends over the course of the first part of schooling. And it's very interesting to see her go with him because he's part of like a rich family and he lives in Senegal and all that. So his family's a part of that. And I think it's so cute because at one point she sees like this statue and when you put water in it, it's of a kid peeing. And he, buys it for her and she's like, no, you can't, I can't. And he's like, it's a gift and all that because he realizes that she don't have a lot of money. And then they're talking about her foster family and if she misses her brother and all that and how she hasn't written anybody. And I think a lot of that is because she's never had to rely on anybody, so she's always been on her own while she's been growing up. But it's
I love seeing their friendship blossom and then become closer. But I am probably about 20 pages from part 2. So when I finish part 1, I will update you guys. And I'm also doing some reading sprints right now. So yeah, just enjoying my time reading. So I'll update you guys later. Okay, so it is Sunday, so today is the last day I'm going to be vlogging for this, filming for this vlog, and I want to say that I can successfully say I have made it to part 2 in the Poppy War, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Rin has figured out where her powers come from, and she's figuring out how to control them, and I'm loving Siang, her teacher, and I just love listening to his lessons that he's doing with her. But yeah, so what's up on my shirt? Last night I went fishing with my husband and my kids, and that was fun. So I did some of like the sunset in this video, and it was so pretty, and we didn't get home till really late, so yeah, didn't really film last night much. But right now I am doing some reading sprints and just gonna be reading the Poppy War. So I will update you guys if anything big happens in the book, and talk to you guys later. Okay, so the war has started in the Poppy War, and you can tell how scared Rin is because she's having all these thoughts during the war of like, she doesn't want to die, she's too young, like why would they basically recruit kids to do this and all this other stuff. So she's having back and forth as she's trying to fight, and then she's sent to the East Gate to help defend, and she's almost gets killed, but who comes to her defense? Nezha, and they start fighting back to back and taking down basically the whole army on that side, and it's amazing. Like, I can't wait to keep reading and see if they end up becoming friends and what happens. So just thought I could give you guys a little update on that, and this book is getting so good. So we still don't know what Rin is, but Nezha died. A lot of people died, but Rin was able to set fire and burn part of the east side of the town and stuff. So we're trying to figure out what she is, and you don't know what happened to her teacher or her mentor and all of that, and it's just sad. Like, we're waiting for Tyr to come and show up and talk to her about it. Don't know much about him yet, but I'm excited to learn more. But it's so sad that even the people she didn't like died, but the people she did like died too. Like, what the heck? Alright guys, so we're getting to the end of this reading vlog for the week. I'm going to update you on what I read last night in the Poppy War. So, I made it to page 302. And oh my gosh, it is so action-packed. I'm really enjoying this book. And the stuff I said before about Nessa, he is not dead. He's just very, very badly injured. And I'm at the part where Rin is with her, basically her group of people. Like, I'm not going to give that part away because that's a big part of this story. But so you have like your first, second, third, and all that militias. And she's part of one of those. And we get the character Alton back, and he's awesome. But I'm excited to update you guys on it and let you know what I think about it. But that is it for this video. You know what to do. Hit that like button down below. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to know when I'm posting again, hit that subscribe and that notification bell, and you will be the first to know. And as always, keep on reading, people. Bye!